Today, we have a potentially explosive collision taking place between the 19th century labor movement and the 21st century EV and energy revolution. Perhaps unsurprisingly, in the middle of this battle, we find Elon Musk and Tesla. Originating in the 19th century in Great Britain, Europe, and the United States, the modern trade union labor movement emerged to secure improvements for workers in pay, benefits, and working conditions. Earlier trade union efforts in the 18th century had failed, largely due to hostility encountered from both employers and governments who were concerned with this new form of political and economic activism. Today's debate surrounding Tesla and workers' unions started heating up in 2018 when the United Auto Workers Union, or UAW, alleged that Tesla fired a worker for attempting to form a union. But the controversy dates all the way back to 2010, when Tesla acquired the formerly unionized NUMMI plant in Fremont, California, which was rebranded as the Tesla Fremont Factory. In this video, we'll be taking a look at the controversy surrounding Tesla and its historical and present-day battles with the auto unions. Before we start though, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up if you like our content, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon for notifications. Now, let's get right into it. By 2016, Tesla was the only automaker in the United States that was not represented by a labor union. In the fall of 2016, Jose Moran, who still works as a Tesla employee, contacted the United Auto Workers and went public with a Fair Future at Tesla campaign in February 2017, claiming high injury rates, long hours, and below industry compensation as the reasons.
Well, one of the reason I wrote that op-ed is because I think it was time for someone to speak up. Somebody had to say something and get the attention to Tesla that, we want to form a union, we want to organize.
For years, there had been reports and allegations from both current and former Tesla employees that working conditions at Tesla's factories were inhumane. One employee recalled, "I've seen people pass out, hit the floor like a pancake, and smash their face open. They just send us to work around him while he's still lying on the floor." Said another employee, "It's like you died and went to auto worker heaven. Everything feels like the future, but us." Amid many of these reports in 2017, employee relations came to a head in mid-2017 when the UAW and several Tesla employees filed a complaint with the National Labor Relations Board alleging that Tesla had been thwarting recent unionization efforts at its factories. Soon after the NLRB filing, Tesla fired one of the named employees in the complaint, Richard Ortiz. Tesla claimed that Ortiz, who had been actively involved in the union organizing efforts, had been terminated because he had posted screenshots of internal Tesla employees' profiles to Facebook without permission. The case would make its way through the NLRB over the next number of years and still remains undecided at the present time. However, in typical Musk fashion, he has commented publicly on Twitter on these still ongoing union issues. In May 2018, Musk answered a question on Twitter about unions and responded, "Nothing stopping Tesla team at our car plant from voting union. Could do so tomorrow if they wanted. But why pay union dues and give up stock options for nothing? Our safety records is 2 times better than when plant was UAW, and everybody already gets healthcare." The NLRB would later rule that Musk had to remove this tweet, saying that the statement that employees would lose stock options if they formed a union was actually a thinly veiled threat of retaliation in the event of unionization. Musk would further add in June 2018, "We've always provided healthcare, hourly wages above union, and Tesla stock. Also free drinks and snacks. Try to make it fun too. Top then hourly workers cumulatively receive Tesla stock, now worth $1 million to $2 million. Nobody wants UAW, so UAW keeps trashing Tesla and me via third parties." Musk also addressed unions in several responses to tweets accusing him of being anti-union by saying, "They can form a union whenever they want, and there's nothing I can do to stop them. California is a very pro-union state, they just don't want to." While the NLRB case remains outstanding, in trying to determine whether the NLRB panel may land, it's important to understand the basic legal framework that is being evaluated. Under US federal laws, employees have the right to create or join a union. Conversely, employers are not permitted to interfere with, restrain, or coerce employees in any way from exercising their right to unionize. Additionally, employers are not permitted to discriminate against or treat their employees differently when or if they exercise this right to unionize. According to California Labor Federation, employers are not allowed to discriminate against or fire workers for choosing to join a union. For example, it's illegal for employers to threaten to shut down their business or to fire employees or take away benefits if workers form a union. In determining whether Tesla broke the law, the NLRB panel will be assessing these considerations. Unfortunately for Tesla, this is likely not the only labor issue it will be dealing with in the coming years. While Tesla awaits final authorization to begin production at the Gigafactory Berlin, Germany's largest union, IG Metall, has already established an office next door. The IG Metall is Germany's most influential metal workers organization and the country's largest industrial union. IG Metall is seen as a significant trendsetter in national negotiations for workers' rights and remuneration by German labor relations researchers. Tesla previously worked with IG Metall when it acquired Grohmann Engineering in Prüm, Germany. At the time, the union was one of the deal's harshest critics, alleging that the automaker's employee incentives were inadequate. Eventually, Tesla implemented attractive incentives for Grohmann employees, such as better salary and stock options, and workers ultimately rejected IG Metall and instead formed their own negotiating unit, an arrangement that is still in place today. Tesla is hopeful that history will repeat itself in Germany. While Tesla continues to deal with these labor issues, in the face of steep odds, it has miraculously become the greatest EV manufacturer on planet Earth. But one must wonder, what will change at Tesla if its workers unionize? What are your thoughts on unions and how Tesla has treated its employees? Do you think unionization at Tesla will be helpful or detrimental to Tesla? Let us know in the comments. We'll see you guys in the next one.